Welcome back. This is Precious Serial again. You're making progress and I'm so delighted. HTML links. Links are found in nearly all web pages. Link is what makes it easy for users to go from page to page, navigation. HTML links are hyperlinks, and links can be any element, image or what have you. We will go into that later. You use link to jump around the document. When you move your mouse over a link, you see it shows you a pointer like a finger. To create an HTML link, you use the syntax on your screen, and there are some attributes we will be looking into. So let's go to this code editor without talking too much. So I'm back here in the code editor from our last class. I'm going to delete everything we have inside of the body tag. Right now, we are dealing with links. So I'm going to note that inside of our comment here so that you can remember. Links. Now, to create a simple HTML link, what do? You use an A tag. Opening A tag and closing A tag. Then you put in what you want the text to be. Let's say go to Google Home page. Then the first attribute for your link is called an Href Attribute. This is where you put in the link where it's supposed to go to. When you put in a full link like this, it's called an absolute URL. So we're going to www.google.com. I save that and I reload our page. Let's see what we have. As you can see, now we have our link. So if you hover it, you see the finger. If I click on it, let's see what happens. Wow, we just did our first linking. We're on Google. Let me go back. Now, there's another attribute that you can use for your link, and it's called the title attribute. And what could be the title? Let's say Google Home page. Let's save that, refresh our browser, and put our link, our mouse over the link. As you can see, now there's a title that tells you Google Home page. Also, you can change the behavior of your link by using the target attribute. The first one is called self. If you use self, let's reload, and you click on the link, you see that the page opens on that same browser tab. Let's go back. The other one you can use is called the blank. This one opens a new tab-like page. So I reload the browser. Let me click on the link with the attribute target blank, and let's see what happens. You see, it opens it in another tab. Let me do it again. I click on it. It opens in another tab. So let me close both tabs and let's go back to our document. The third target attribute is called parent. I click on it. You see, the parent behaves almost the same way as the self. And the last one is called top. If I reload this page and I click on it, you see the only different one here is the blank. And most times you don't even need the targets on your page, but if you want, you would be using just blank. Like I told you before, in the href, this kind of URL is called absolute URL because you're putting the complete URL. But if you put in something like, let's say, about.html, though we don't have that page yet, this is a relative URL because it is going to try to fetch the content from inside of the same folder it is in. When we create our project, we are going to see all these in use. Another type of URL you can create is the one for email address. So let's create an horizontal line tag to create a distinction, and let's create a new link tag that will take us to our email address. So let's assume you want to create a link that tells people to send a mail. You could say send mail to me, and the href will become, you use mail to, then the email address that you want them to send you a message to. I saved that. Let me reload the page. You see, it's a link. Let me click on it. Let's see what happens. You see, it's trying to open the email application on my computer. So that is all on HTML link. New things will be learned when we start the project. But for now, this is all you need to know about HTML link. I see you in the next video. Thank you.